Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In this weekly natural gas recap, natural gas prices are down, trading currently right now 397.10, down 14 cents or over 3.43%. Why? Warmer temperatures. As we can see, prices opened up below the daily pivot today, which was at 408.70, and have continued to move lower, testing first support at 397.90. So we're below that now. Secondary support comes in at 384.70 and well below that at 370.390 on the pivots. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. As you can see, we are testing that lower pivot support now for the second time. And this means that we're probably heading lower to that 384.70 or 385 level. The RSI or relative strength index is indicating that prices are moving in that direction as things continue to weaken. Why? Warmer temperatures. Everybody woke up this morning to some nice temperatures across from Texas all the way over to Florida and well up into the upper plains. But the West and over in New England and mid-Atlantic states still waking up to some cooler temperatures. But let's take a look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, which really dominates how futures are trading. And that's warm for much of the country. Only the Pacific Northwest is below normal or near normal. And let's take a look at that US as a whole. That cold Canadian Arctic air is still stuck there. And right now, just briefs of that cold air coming through the Rockies. It does try to make an attempt here to come back down, but mainly in the west of the country. There is a passing glance around the Great Lakes states around next Thursday, the 20th. But again, that really just doesn't last too long, maybe 1 or 2 days. And again, that cold Arctic air retreats well back into Canada, then takes another swipe at the country in the western side toward the end of the month. Let's take a look at the extended range temperature anomalies. This is the first week here from today all the way through the 20th. As you can see, the temperature anomalies are above normal through the eastern half of the country. And again, we do continue to see some of that for the second week, but mainly through the midsection of the country, from Texas all the way back to the Dakotas. And that continues, as you can see, that cooler temperatures we talked about around the 20th. That means that colder temperatures right there through that 28th through the third period, potentially, and the west starts to warm up. And this continues as we get toward the end of the month and into April. Let's take a look at the drought. The drought continues. Again, this means that we're going to see some probably above normal temperatures from the southwest, and that would include even Texas. And as you can see, that drought extends all the way north to some of the flood waters that feed into the Mississippi. Let's take a look at the probabilities for La Nina or El Nino. Right now, we're currently in a neutral phase, as you can see here with the large gray bar. But as we move across the summer, you can see that La Nina influence starts to take hold. Why is this important? Because during La Nina years, there's a probability, a higher probability of hurricanes for the Atlantic Basin. And let's take a look at the Atlantic Basin. The temperatures, these are the water temperatures for the Gulf of Mexico / America, are pretty warm and warmer still as we go further south below Cuba. This will be the fuel if we start to see storms pop up right here, just south of Mexico into Honduras and Nicaragua. This area here could start to brew up early. We do start the Atlantic season typically around June 1st, but storms can come in earlier. So let's take a look at the satellite for Africa. And as you can see, we're starting to see a storm come off the coast of Africa, the Sahel, and more is building up in the interior of Africa right now over the Congo. But we'll watch to see if we do start early in the Atlantic hurricane season. If you want to know more about weather and you just have an itch, go over to spaghettimodels.com. This is Mike's weather page, and this will give you everything you want to know about weather. So let's recap where we are today for natural gas. Natural gas prices have just rebounded a little bit, currently trading just above $4 at 402.70, down 8.4 cents. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.